Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing today? Do you believe? Do you believe in yourself? And do you believe in others? Do you believe in the future? Do you believe? That's a good word, isn't it? So I thought I'm like, oh, I'll just put my believe shirt on. It's backwards on here. I don't know how to flip the camera on here. I know some people flip the camera and they look at themselves, not on the mirror image, but unfortunately, this is how it is, okay? So, okay. Let's talk about the biggest struggle that a lot of us face or have faced in the past. And by a lot of us, I mean, my kids have no idea I'm here. By a lot of us, I mean about probably more than half the population worldwide that are struggling, were struggling, or will be struggling when it comes to their health and their weight. And the biggest struggle is keeping the weight off. Isn't that everyone's biggest struggle? Okay, so as you guys are hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from, and if you're watching me live, if you're watching me on replay, I love to know, I love to connect. I figured I'd put my gold ears today to give you some golden nuggets because you're gonna get some. Okay, you guys know you always get some. And this is my mug that I have of my children, Sticker Boy, and kind of like you can see my ring light showing in there. My kids are looking for me. You think they're gonna find me? I didn't even turn the light on upstairs. Sorry, to the basement. So they might not see me here, so they're running around upstairs looking for me. Sorry. Don't know what happened. If I tell them, they're gonna be down here. Anyways, let's get right into it, okay? So here are a few reasons why, if you have lost the weight on the system that you did, and then you gained it back within weeks or days and or months, and you were like me where you gained a lot more back than what you had originally lost. I feel you guys, I really do. But I will tell you why, and I'll tell exactly why you had failed. And if you don't change anything, you're gonna fail again and again and again, because at the end of the day, any system will work for you as long as you stick with it. And I'll also tell you how long you have to stick with the system and with the way of life, of basically what you're doing on the system while you're doing the system. Okay, so one, I think they're coming. Okay, yes. I'm trying to hide from you so I can do the video. Can I do the video and then we go back upstairs and we will clean? You want to come say hi?
Hi.
There's my little one of them. Okay, so let's get into it. The reason why is because you went back to your old ways. Now that basically means you went back to eating junk, you went back to drinking junk, you went back to drinking too much unhealthy things. Okay, Ethan.
I want to shoot on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You went on sugar overload, carb feast, whatever you want to call. Okay, Ethan.
Yeah.
Can we please go upstairs?
No.
Okay.
Can we do mine?
Seriously?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Trying to get in the zone is a little, it's off. I turned it off because I know you're gonna turn it on when you come down here. Anyways, let's get back into it quickly. You went on the carb feast, you stopped exercising, you stopped doing what you were doing while you were in a system, overeating, undereating, missing meals. Believe it or not, missing meals is a huge one because a lot of people think that, oh, I'm not gonna eat now because I'm not really hungry. And then what happens is the next time they eat, everything gets stored, and that is how you start to regain everything back. So not eating is huge, under eating and overeating. So you need to have portions throughout the day. You need to have your meals and you need to have your snacks. So and the other one, okay, Ethan, can you please go upstairs so I can finish?
I'm cold.
Go upstairs. It's a lot warmer up there. It's cold down here. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Hi.
Okay, so the goal of any system this is what everyone needs to understand. The goal of any system that you're doing is to help you develop and build new, better, healthier habits. The goal is for you to develop habits, better habits. Now, habits, this is where this is why most of the systems fail, is because some of these systems are meant to be taken for 2-3 months, right? Minimum 3 months, hopefully, that you're doing them for. But any habit takes 1 whole year to replace any other habits you have had. 1 whole year for the habit to be replaced. So that is why it's essential for you to, whatever system you have picked, that you start on that system, you start using that system, and you follow the guidelines of that system. Some of them are a lot more difficult and complicated, and others are a lot easier than others. Hey Mike, thanks for hopping on. And great to see you on here with me. So that's why a lot of systems fail, but technically it's not the system, it's you. And most people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that there's something wrong with them. They're the reason why they've failed and why they're gaining all this stuff back and why they're unhealthy again. It's not the system, it's you. In some cases, it might be the system because it is too restricting, too complicated, and you simply cannot live that way afterwards. That's why you got to do your own little research, right? It was not... Yeah, see, 90 days. Well, 90 days, yes, it's suggested for the systems to use, right? But when it comes to habits, it takes 1 whole year for the habits to take place. 1 whole year. And that's why when you start a system, then you follow the guidelines. After the 3 months that you use the system, you go back to your old ways. What's going to happen? The old you is going to come right back in all its glory. Okay, so new habits take 1 year. Most systems give you the fundamentals, but are used for a minimum of 3 months, right? So you see the problem there, where you use this system for 3 months, then you afterwards you go back to it. So what you gotta do is you have to stick with it. Whatever was suggested, you continue to do. Once you have gotten to where you are, you have to continue to do what has been suggested for you to do while you were using the system. Now, biggest problem where a lot of people have, everyone wants easy pill, right? Overnight success, overnight weight loss, overnight anything and everything. Instant gratification. This is the way of life now for everyone, and it's not a good way. It's not. It's the best way you can fail, and here's the reason why. Because when you use these systems that help you lose the weight really quickly, chances are they are very restrictive. There's a lot of things that you might have not considered, might not have thought of. So the system you use might not have been made to be sustainable, which means aka a fad diet. So this is before you start any system, this is where you have to stop and think and consider. That's why I never push anyone to start anything, because they need to take their time to figure out things on their own, and you have to be ready on your own, because the worst thing you can do is force someone to do something that they did not want to do, that they were not ready, and then they're going to quit and they're going to blame you for it. Okay, I don't like being blamed. I don't know about you. So before you pick any system, this is what you have to do. You have to stop and think. The biggest thing that you have to ask yourself is, can you maintain that lifestyle that you are going to be living while you're using the system after you stop, for the rest of the year, and actually for the rest of your life? Can you do that? If the answer is no, I would highly recommend looking for something else, because there's so many different systems out there that will be for you. You have to find the one that is for you. Now, let me flip my page. For example, some systems you only eat meat. Are you going to be able to eat meat for the rest of your life? Only meat, nothing else, for 90 or 80% of the time? Chances are no. First of all, it's not healthy. If it's salads, yes. But are you going to be eating salads for the rest of your life? No. No carbs, no sugar, eating only fats, right? Liquid diets, right? Those, I've done one of those, and let me tell you, that's where I gained a lot more than I had lost when I went back to eating real food. Okay, so that's where you also have to be very careful. The ones that have cleanse days, are you going to be able to do that for the rest of your life? Because you have to maintain it for the rest of your life. It becomes a lifestyle, not just weight loss, not just fat loss. It becomes lifestyle. That's what you're basically getting. This is what you have to be considering. And drinking some nasty liquids for the rest of your life, because some of them require for you to continue to drink their products and use their products. Are you going to be able to afford it first of all, and are you going to be able to drink it for the rest of your life? So as most of you probably already know, I've struggled with the weight issue for quite a few years, and I gained and I lost. Or more like I lost and I gained. I lost and I gained. I lost and I gained. Originally you gain, right? And it was like up and down, different systems, different things. And every time I had stopped the system, I would gain back more than I had originally lost. And it does so much damage to you physically and mentally. It's ridiculous. So you guys also know, I'm not going to go into all that detail, but I lost 32 pounds in 3 months and 29 inches. And I finally found the system that worked after I had stopped using the system. Because the biggest thing at the end of the day, like I said, you have to find something that works, that is sustainable for you, that you're going to be able to live with for the rest of your life. So whereas here, it's basically, I still exercise or walk, or both. Still drinking the water, low carbs, or still eat my carbs every day. Just don't overeat them and don't go crazy on them. Low to no sugar, and followed by a Mediterranean diet, which most of us are already consuming. Okay, isn't that sustainable? If you really think about it, isn't that sustainable for you to live that way for the rest of your life? So it's so easy to follow. No, not them, only 3 to 4 products. That's it. That's all. There's actually one system where you have 3 products. One product you only take for 3 days, and then after that it's just 2 products first thing in the morning. Boom, done for the rest of the day. I don't know if it can get any easier than that. And the thing is, these are all clean products as well. That is huge. So that's that. And for practically any age, we have even teenagers that are on that system or were on the system because they're no longer on it anymore, and seniors, any age, pretty much. Okay, now here's the quick little thing on the offer. If you are listening to the end and you want to know what is up and what is so awesome about this offer. So first of all, I don't know if you guys have heard of a Ninja Networker. And when I don't really, you guys know this, I don't really talk about any other people, and I don't endorse that many people because I need to believe in them. I need to try and see for myself, and I need to believe in them. I need to try, just like the products, I need to try it for myself before I can open my mouth and vouch for them, basically. I will not vouch for anything or anyone that I have not tried. That's why there's testimonials for other things, right? So I only vouch for what I have learned. And these guys are absolutely incredible. The way they teach, you don't even realize you're learning. It's literally like a ninja. You get consumed and absorbed. Consumed, basically absorbed. I don't know if that's even the word, but you get consumed with their trainings and what they're going through, that you're learning without even noticing that you're learning, that you become part of it without even realize that you're part of it. And there's tons of help and support, and the community is absolutely incredible. The people in there are, like, everyone that I've met in there are now my BFFs because they're just so freaking awesome. Everyone, it's all about basically using social media the right way. These guys are about changing the the way that the network marketing job, I guess you would call it, some would call it job, is viewed, because it has been damaged over the years and they are on a mission to fix that. And the only way to do that is to have everyone be on board and understand it and do it the right way. Because what's going to happen is if you continue to do it the wrong way, and some of you, I'm not talking directly at anyone, but some of you know who you are. If you have been doing it the wrong way, what you're doing is you're damaging for everyone else. What's going to happen is then Facebook is going to kick you off, and it's going to pay even more closer attention to everyone else, and you're literally going to affect everyone around you. So doing it the right way is huge. So the special offer is basically this: for $1 for 7 days, you get to try out this VIP group and see for yourself. You can be on there all day, every day. Take all the learnings, all the trainings. Actually, you can't take them, but you can listen to them and learn and take your notes on whatever you want to. But you need to make sure you apply them. You need to make sure that you apply them, because if you don't apply what you're learning, then you're not coachable. Being coachable means that what you're learning, you're going to take into action and you're going to do something about it. So for $1 for 7 days, you can try out this group. And if you want in, you have to message me directly. You have to reach out to me, because I don't really like links. And I'm not gonna post a link here. So if you want it, you let me know, or you let me know below, and I will reach out to you myself and I will give you the link. And you can try it for 7 days for $1. After 7 days, so 24 to 48 hours, you can give them notice by message and they'll reply to you, and to cancel if you don't want to do anymore. But chances are, I can guarantee you guys, if you have a taste of this group, if you see what it's all about, you're going to be amazed and you're going to get stuck in there and you're going to love it. Because for after the 7-day trial, it's only $27. Now, for $27, the amount of information you're going to receive every single day, and the amount of information that's already in there, it's a ripoff. Honestly, I don't know why they're doing it so cheap. I really don't. But if you don't try it, you're gonna miss out, because they're not gonna do it again for at least a year, because as they said, it's going to be an admin nightmare, because there's already so many people that are trying to get into this group, and it's only going to be open for 3 days for you to get in. It's going to be open on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of next week. That's it. For the whole year after that, you're not going to be able to get in. You're not going to be able to share any of the trainings or any of the coachings. Nothing from the group you can't share, because it's a completely private group. You can't even find it. That's why I said you gotta talk to this one right here, and then I will get you in there. Any questions, anything like that, there's always answers. If you haven't asked it, somebody else might have already asked, or if they haven't, you can. So that's pretty much all I wanted to mention about the group. Like I said, yep. So, and the amount of knowledge and information that these guys have is just, I can't even explain it. I really can't. I've watched a lot of trainers and a lot of coaches, and I followed many, but these are the guys that I honestly can tell you from my own personal experience, if you apply it and you listen, you're going to learn. The way they even speak is like you get lost in the conversation. You start listening and you can't stop listening. You can't tune them off, because they're just that good. Okay, so if you guys have found this valuable, pass that message along. And if you know someone who is struggling in their business and could really use some help and could really use some ninja skills, let them know. Hook them up with this video, or hook them up with me, and I will get them in there. Pass this message along. There's a button up, I think it's bottom left or bottom right, somewhere in there. You can pass that message along. And if you really like this video, give it a thumbs up or love hearts. I love that. And that is all for today. I got to go and clean now and deal with these children up there. Teach them how to clean. And let me tell you, that is a huge task. Teaching your children how to clean it's necessary. 5 and 8 years old, they're doing good. They're doing good for their ages, but it's necessary, because what's going to happen is then they're just going to become little brats. So, mommy, can you pick this up? Mommy, can you clean this? Can you clean that? And then they're going to make mess everywhere. And I'm sorry, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. No way. Anyways, have a great Friday. It was a pleasure talking to all of you guys. And let me know where you were watching me from. And if you watched the whole video, awesome. If not, you can rewind and then listen to the important stuff in the beginning if you are concerned about the weight loss and the health and you keeping your weight off. Okay, which is key. Have a great Friday, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.